Cultism. One of the greatest social crimes committed in higher institutions of learning is cultism. It is a social crime which is done in institutions of higher learning, colleges of education, and polytechnics all around the country. It is a social manner which is not restricted from the institutions of higher learning, but has unfortunately become a phenomenon in the society. There are different types of cult groups depending on the institution. There are some meant for boys and there are some meant for girls. These cult groups usually get into conflict with one another, in which many lives are lost, including the non-members and innocent people. During initiation, rites, or during revels, lives are lost in the process and blood usually flows. For examining the cause, types and consequences of cultism and ways in which we can eradicate them. What is cult? Cult is a religious or social group that is not part of an established norm. What is secret cult? A secret cult is an association or group of people devoted to the same cause. A secret cult was a terminology coined by former military head of state Ibrahim Babangida between 1983 and 1984. These cult members devoted themselves to oath and allegiance. There are different cults existing in Nigeria, but they are not restricted to a particular place in the country. There are some found in ethnic groups, and they have been formed since the pre-colonial period of Nigeria, and now some of them have been reformed. Why is cultism a national problem? It increases the unemployed people in the society. It leads to loss of life and property. It leads to fear and intimidation in the society. It leads to increase in crime and corruption. Historical development of cultism. Back in the 1950s, in the University of Ibadan, the parent confraternity was created by Osarumwense and 6 other students. This group was to make law and order in the school, but later then it turned out to be a secretive and cult activities. Causes of cultism: parental and home background. Some students or youth, you want to go into cultism because parents who have joined cultism, they will not think it's a bad thing for their children to go on. Sometimes it may be because of child abuse and other things that may make them go into it. Peer pressure. Children may want to fit into a peer through temptation, deception. Children are mostly deceived and lured or brainwashed into cultism. Others are government's lukewarm attitude towards cultism, mass media, and so on. Consequences of cultism: destruction of future, destruction of education, fear and intimidation, drug abuse and other related health issues, and fall of educational standards. Characteristics of this cultism: illegal use of firearms, drug abuse, sex escapades, killing of innocent people. Now, what are the preventive measures towards cultism? Children should be introduced to religious activities because the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Children should be taught about civic education to avoid cultism. Enlightenment programs should be done by government in order to make youth avoid the engagement of cultism. Children should be taught sport and recreation to avoid these things. What are government policies? Government should make law and order in order to stop cultism. They should be taken to jail. Government should bring the teaching of civic education to schools and universities. There should be security in colleges and universities. This is why eradication of cultism will make national development, production of experts, increase of employed youth in the society. It will lead to security of lives and property. The rate of students going to school will be high. There will be decreases in criminal activities. Thank you.